Hey animal lovers, look, a bunny rabbit, a kitten, a guinea pig, and a puppy. Aww. Excellent. Okay, now that I have your attention, I'm gonna need you to focus for a minute because you are gonna love this. Possibly hate it at the same time, it depends on the outcome, but then again, the outcome depends on you, so let me explain. So a series of events are about to unfold in California, that way, over yonder somewhere, that could save the lives of millions of animals from being brutally tortured by the soap, shampoo, and cosmetics industries. Also, they can find out just how toxic and how carcinogenic new chemicals that they put into your body via your cleaning products, makeup kits, and hair products are. All while non-toxic, natural alternatives already exist. And even when it comes to new chemicals, more accurate, scientifically superior methods of experimentation, ones that don't involve animals at all, also already exist. Welcome to the future, mother. Now let's get serious for a second. Here's what's up.
Just recently, Senator Kathleen Galgiani introduced the Cruelty-Free Cosmetics Act, a proposed law to ban the testing of shampoos, conditioners, makeup, skin and hair care products right here in the Golden State.
Now, good news. That bill passed the California Senate with flying colors. But now it's got two more very difficult hurdles to overcome before it can get to the governor's desk to be signed into law. And thanks to some very scandalous actions by some of the world's biggest companies that I'm going to explain in a second, that might not happen. But the life and death importance of this bill goes way beyond California. In the words of the person who helped make this entire, potentially historic moment possible,
here's why this matters. As the state with the largest population and economy in the country, if California bans the sale of cosmetics tested on animals in order to comply with our standards, manufacturers will have no choice but to stop harming animals to sell cosmetics to the entire United States.
Now, if that happens, this bill would go from saving the lives of thousands to saving the lives of millions of bunny rabbits, guinea pigs, and even cats and dogs from a lifetime of agony, mental, physical, and even sexual abuse for completely unnecessary and scientifically obsolete experiments.
And with more and more countries now leading in this direction, many of the world's leading brands may have no practical choice but to make their entire global lineups cruelty-free.
Now this all sounds amazing. Who could possibly have a problem with something that could save so many innocent and defenseless animals?
Ooh, I know. Is it the corporations performing these savage acts of brutality on the animals just to make an extra fraction of a penny of profit on each product they sell?
Well, that's right, young man. You're 100% correct. Here's an apple for you. See, the bad news is, after passing the Senate with a strong majority, companies responsible for these unspeakable acts of animal abuse all kind of freaked out a little bit. And because they have so much money, they've banded together and hired an army of lobbyists to any politician willing to stand on the wrong side of history and kill this bill and all the poor animals who would die as a result before it even comes up for debate on the assembly floor.
But there's one thing these companies fear even more than losing a little bit of money by transitioning away from torturing animals to prove the supposed safety of their products. And that's losing a lot of money because we're boycotting them because they torture animals for their products. That being said, some of these are multinational, multi-billion-dollar companies. And I have no illusions that this video by itself will raise enough consciousness to damage their stock prices or quarterly earnings reports. Although you could prove me wrong, hit that share button right now. But affecting politicians at the state level is actually a lot easier. That's where you come in.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you. But take note, even if we succeed here, this law won't come into effect until 2020. So if you want to get the cruelty out of your bathroom right now, you can look for these logos and vote with your dollars every time you're at the supermarket or pharmacy. Now, are you worried that your one voice won't make a difference here? Let me be honest with you. It may or may not, but it definitely won't if we don't do anything and we waste this historic moment and don't even lift a finger. Literally lift a finger on your damn phone to help animals who are tied down, caged, and being molested and mutilated as we speak. They have no choice. You do. And remember, Passing this law isn't just something that's going to save the lives of animals. Cruel experiments using these 100-year-old archaic methods have as much as a 95% failure rate when applied to human clinical trials.
And from a scientific standpoint, humans and animals often respond to chemicals very differently. And because animal reactions don't necessarily translate to human ones, many of these tests lead to inaccurate and unhelpful results.
So accelerating the development of more advanced, scientifically superior, and more accurate methods of experimentation like stem cell research, DNA analysis, and supercomputer modeling, we can help speed up the deployment of new medicines, creating safer, better life-saving treatments for some of humanity's most devastating diseases. You can also do a lot to help prevent all of the worst of those diseases by switching from eating the diseased and dead bodies of animals to eating a plant-based diet.
Inconceivable!
Now this is clearly a win-win-win situation, but that's only if we win this upcoming battle in the California State Assembly and get the bill to the governor's desk to sign, and set off a worldwide domino effect that will one day lead to the end of all forms of cruel animal experimentation. So here's the website with all the info you need to take action. It's even linked below, so you don't even need to type, just need to lift a finger, tap on it, and take 2 minutes to make history. Now look into those eyes and tell me you don't have time for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't postpone this till later because it's gonna be too late. Go do it now. Peace.